In this video, we're going to start looking on how to deploy and configure Return to Workplace, the portal section. This is simple and it's going to be step by step. So let's go to the computer and start configuring the portal. Before we go to the portal deployment, let's go and check on the documentation. You will see that we have the details about the portal. What is the difference between the employee application and the portal application? You will see that there's different authentications and different security models for that one. Also, the employee application has more features that are right now in the portal. Also, let's check, there's been issues with the portals that the customer actually reported, and this is actually because they're trying to install or deploy the portal by itself with previous versions. So you will see that on this actually chart for the community that we put in the post on the community group. You will see that only version 1.3 is the one available to be able to run correctly with the portal version in the Return to Workplace 1.3. So that is actually the unique version. So let's begin with the deployment. Okay, now at this point, we're going to go to make.powerapps.com and we're going to select home and we're going to click on create a portal from blank. Now we're going to enter the name of the portal. And then after that, we're going to add the address. On the address, one of the things that you have to do is always have to tap out, just to make sure that it actually validates the name and it's actually available. And then click on the create button. For this, it's going to take some time. It's going to do the provisioning. One of the things that I did on my video is actually I wait for it and then I move forward into the video, and so you will see that now it just it's provisioning, and now it goes into the application, and it's going to continue moving with the process. So we click on the apps, and now you can see the portal has been created. And it's going to take some time. Now that it's created, now you can actually click on it. The next step is actually do the installation for the portal, for Return to Workplace portal. So in this case, we're going to go to AppSource, and then we're going to click on Get It Now. We're going to continue. After this, we're going to select the environment where the portal is going to be created. And this is actually where you select the environment. This is actually one of those things that it takes a little bit of time. I recommend you go slow selecting the name. And right here, slow and steady. Click on the terms and conditions. Click next. And now it's also going to be processing and installing the Return to Workplace portal. So again, I'm going to move forward. And now that it's actually installed, the next thing is we're going to configure now a few things on the portal. The first thing that we're going to do is actually going to add the website, the URL for the address on the portal that we just created. So we go to the website and then the primary domain name. Now we're going to remove that one and replace it with the portal name and the portal URL. We save it. And then the next step is actually validating that the website bindings is actually the same URL. So we're checking that, and it is. So everything from this point on, it's good. So we can save and then go back. The next step is going to be a little bit on the configuration for the portal. So we go to the Facility Safety Management application. We select Solution Setup. And in the Solution Setup, we're going to select one of the records. We're going to look at the default. We click on the Guest tab, and you will see that there's a brand new options in here. One of them is for unauthenticated, and the other one is it's on behalf of attestation. So on behalf, we're going to say yes. On the resources, I already created a little bit of HTML that I'm going to put on the resources pages, the resources page. So that's actually what I did, and I copied that one. Nothing on the terms and conditions right now, so we're going to save that one, and we're going to do the same thing with the other record. So we're going to do the same thing with the USA settings. We say no, we say yes on attestation, and then we put the resource page. We save it, we go back. Now that is actually part of the configuration. Now we go back into the portal, we select the portal, select the three dots, and now we're going to select settings. From the settings, we go to the administration, and on the administration, we're going to go and do and restart the portal. So we're going to go to the portal details, And we're going to wait for portal actions, and then inside the portal actions you will see there's one option that it says restart. So we're going to select restart and then restart button. This one is actually going to take all the new configuration on the settings. Also, this is the time, if you're actually running the portal on trial and just testing, you can leave that one, or you can convert it to production. When you convert it to production, this is when you're going to start actually getting charges for the authentication. So be careful with that one. If you're actually running on production, convert it right away. So now we're waiting, and again, it will take some time. On my case, I move in advance, so I click on the portal, and now we're actually on the registration page or the login page. This is the first time, so I'm going to actually create a new registration, a new profile. So I'm going to select the email address, the username, and then going to add the password. Okay, then register. After this, it's going to take me to the profile. Well, terms and conditions again, and then to the profile. And here in the profile, we're going to add the first name, the last name. Don't modify the email address, just add the phone number if you want it, and then the organization. If they actually, on my case, I put it, personal account. You can put anything that's going to be the company that you're actually coming in from. In this case, most of the time it's going to be the same domain. So now we can actually start checking. As you can see, the resources is working now. It's the HTML that we put in. And now we can create a pass. So we're going to be able to select the person, select the facility, click next. Now the daily health check. And then after that, the daily attestation. And we agree on the attestation. And then finally, we have a booking pass with a QR code, and then we can share the pass. So it seems that it's working. Let's go back to the home page. Now on the home page, now we can be able to see the pass, so we can click on that one, and again we see the pass for the name, the date, the location, and the QR code. And that's it. Thank you.